What's up? This your girl Leah, aka That Nature Girl, and I'm kicking it with my dog Jay Hen at Hen's house.
Hey, we on the Hen's house, man. We here.
Yeah.
Going, I've been up all night, I'm flowing. I'm smoking all this weed, I'm blowing. I can go all night, I'm going. I've been up all night.
What's going on, y'all boys? It's your boy Jay Hen, and once again, you locked in live. Coming here from your motherfucking grandma couch, okay? Today we here with another special. I always put a bunch of specials because these my folks, man. These my people. I love them, and I gotta get my folks on here so we can promote each other. You know what I'm saying? So I got my girl, Nature Girl K, on this motherfucker with me, okay? And I ain't even gonna introduce you. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. But yes,
right.
Absolutely. But for what I'm gonna say is, man, I love her content because it's different. You know, this is something that I would get into, but I'm kind of like, So today is gonna be an interesting conversation, okay? So without further ado, I'm gonna let Nature Girl K get into her shit and let her tell you what she do.
Okay, I appreciate it. So, as many people know me as Leah, but nowadays I go by Nature Girl. I am a content creator. I create homesteading content. I raise chickens. I grow my own food, fruits, vegetables. Pretty much, I like to do things the more natural way, I guess you can say, of living. Like I make my own breads for my family. Just a lot of homesteading type of things going on. But yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. So tell me this, cause I gotta know, okay? And the last time, I don't know if y'all, she's no stranger. I never said this. She's no stranger to my channel because her and my last guest, the Mad MVP, was on my channel once before together, right? So she's kind of pivoted in her direction as well because she was doing a bunch of things before, but she's like jumped out the motherfucking box on this one. So you gotta let me know, what was the that moment that you was like, well, I'm gonna try this? Because to me, we from Jacksonville. I don't know where you from. You from here?
Yeah.
You did you grow up around animals and shit like that?
No, I didn't.
See that, and that's the thing. So you got to tell me how did you get into the thing?
So, like since I was a kid, I always like fantasized about having animals, like a farm, and like how that lifestyle would be.
Okay.
So I always said, like, when I get grown, like I'm gonna have a farm, whatever. So like I actually started researching and like learning about like how to raise animals and like how to grow vegetables and stuff.
Right.
And I just kind of went for it. And this is like my third year growing.
Okay.
Actually, this is gonna be my biggest year.
Right.
But yeah, it was a lot of trial and error. But yeah, I just did
Absolutely.
my research, and it's something I always had a passion for. Just being outside.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, and that's the lost art of being outside, because everything that we get now is coming from somebody else most of the time, right? So it's like you able to grow your own shit. You said this your third year doing it, so you able to grow your own shit, provide for your family, and I see you out there crabbing, catching your own crabs and shit. That's crazy,
yeah,
dog.
that's like my favorite thing to do. You know, Florida baby. You know what I'm saying? I love my crabs.
Right.
So I'm like, I want to learn how to crab. I want to learn how to fish. And one of my good friends, one of my sea sisters, actually, she took the time and was like, y'all come out and we're going to show y'all like how to crab. Like she told us what to get, the bait, everything. So now I'm like a pro. But I still want to get that fishing down pat. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I feel like that's a skill because I don't know how to fish at all. So you would have to show me the ropes. I went fishing. I remember me and Will, my dad, and my brother went fishing one time. But I'm not no pro. You'll have to show me the ropes again because I don't know shit about fishing. I couldn't catch a fish. Probably.
Honestly, I'd rather go crabbing than fishing.
Yeah.
Because it's like you actually catch crabs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like fish is like the long game. Like, you might be out that bit for 8 hours.
Fish.
I'm like, oh,
may not even get a bite.
Right.
Yeah. So tell me this. Tell me a little bit about your background, okay? Tell me about your background and tell me, you know, because I want to know the events just leading up to you becoming this. Okay. You know, because you weren't always this. I know it started from a young age, like you said, but you weren't always this. So give me the background of how it all started.
I guess from like just having my independence and having my own family.
Right.
I kind of switched from the dynamics of like what I'm used to and what I was raised with to
Right.
what I want to be. Like, who's the person or the woman I want to be.
Right.
And that's just kind of like where I'm at. Like, I want to be able to say, like, yeah, we grew these carrots.
Yeah.
Like, what we're eating for dinner is like what we grew. Like, go out there and pick something and let's cook it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have that power over my life.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything we do is like pretty much controlled by
absolutely.
the media, by the government, everything.
Yeah.
So just to have that little bit of like freedom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what did it for me.
Yeah, I can see that because I mean, like I spoke about earlier, and like you just said, everything is coming from somebody. So a lot of the shit is processed. You know where your shit coming from.
Right.
You know your shit ain't processed. Your shit come straight from the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Straight out the sea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So tell me what you do with the crabs when you catch them. Do you eat them? You eat them most of the time?
I eat them.
You don't
I had people like ask like, oh, can I buy some crabs? And I'm like, my kids like crabs. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's for us. Like, it's dinner tonight.
So when you go crabbing,
you know
most of the time, you doing it for y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it for us.
Damn, that's dope. And you speak a lot about your kids, right? So let's talk about it. I see your kids involved a lot and heavily in the process of you with the chickens, with the crabs, with all that stuff. How important is that to you to keep your kids involved in that stuff? Because like you said, you ain't grow up like this.
Right. It's the most important thing, really. I mean, I do it not only for myself because I enjoy it, but I do it for them to show them, like, you know, it ain't just about the commercial thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. I don't force them. But, you know what I'm saying? I tell them, like, if you enjoy coming out in the garden and dropping seeds or pruning, you know, the plants, like, you know, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
But I want to give them, like, life skill, like real life skills.
Yeah.
So when they do grow into their own person, and God forbid something tragic happen with the economy, how it is now,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? They'll have those survival skills.
Right.
And they just won't be out here just, what do I do?
Yeah, what do I do? I can't plant nothing.
Right.
I don't know how to do nothing. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you alluded to, like the world kind of seems like it's going to shit.
Yeah, it is. Quick, too.
And the things that you are doing, it's kind of necessary,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And you was kind of ahead of the ball game when it came to that. And you, I remember seeing a reel like with you and Will.
Yeah.
That was like with the chickens. Yeah, like for real, for real.
When this shit go down, like, yeah.
Hey, y'all boys need some eggs, man. Hey, y'all gonna have to come see them because y'all gonna have to pay that tab though.
Got to.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So when we talk about the chickens and the animals, first of all, is it just chickens?
Right now, yes, it's just chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you get into that? What did you buy your first chicken? What's that process like?
So I've been a chicken mama for a year now. This
Chicken
month
mama.
is actually a year. Yeah. So I had my girls for a year now. And I just went, like, I just Googled, like, where can I buy chickens from?
Right.
So I went to, like, the standard feed store, and I bought a bunch of little chicks, and they were, like, so cute. I'm like, oh, my God, this is so cute. And then I was, like, researching. I'm like, oh, well, they say they get sick a lot, you know, but I don't know. And then shit started happening. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I got to learn how to take care of these fucking animals.
Yeah.
And, like, one of my chickens, like, she's the biggest one now. She actually, like, died. And I brought her back to life.
Oh, damn. What you did? CPR on the motherfucker? Oh, I don't know what you... like, you doing
Like, I literally, like, she was, like, so lethargic. Like, she wasn't moving.
Yeah.
Her eyes had turned white. Like, I thought she was dead.
Oh, okay.
But, like, I soaked her in, like, an Epsom salt bath. And, like, I just did, like, a bunch of, like, just home remedy type things. And I brought my girl back.
Okay.
And she's, like, the biggest chicken now.
Okay.
But, yeah. I've had my hands for a year. And it's fun. It's really fun.
What's the most difficult part about it? Because do you deal with any roosters?
We had a rooster, and I culled him. Actually, I made a video about culling him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was he an asshole or something?
Kinda, but not really. It's just you're not really allowed to have roosters in certain type of neighborhoods.
Oh,
so we had to get rid of my boy.
Damn. So you can
Yeah.
only have hens.
Yeah.
Damn. What's the deal with that? Why not roosters?
It's like a noise thing because, but it's like that's their job. Like that's
Because
their
6 day in the morning or whatever time. what time do they start going? Like 5:36?
Yeah, like soon as the day break or like right before the day break.
Hey,
yeah.
they get the fucking going. That's a
Yeah.
fact, man. What's the most difficult part about having chickens? I know you said you raising them, and so tell me this. I want to go back to that because you talked about how you had to learn how to. What did you learn about raising chickens? What was the
Man, it's a lot. Like, there's so many different breeds of chickens. Like, because when you
Right.
don't know, I'm just like, oh, it's a chicken.
Buying shit.
It's just
Yeah.
a chicken. Like, but all chickens are not created equal. You know what I'm saying? Like, they lay different eggs. They have different purposes almost. I mean, they kind of serve the same purpose.
Yeah.
But, like, you have some chickens that's just, like, for the aesthetic. Like, because they look nice. Like, people really buy chickens because they look nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Side eye.
Yeah.
But yeah, but just learning like the breeds, like the type of food they eat, how much protein they need.
Yeah.
You know, like how not to get them like too fat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like there's
'cause
certain
you gotta
things
keep
you have
them
to
healthy.
feed them, right?
Yeah.
Right. What to put in their water to make sure they're hydrated. Like it's a lot that goes into it.
Damn.
But I would say the most like challenging part is like keeping them safe, really, because they're easy to take care of, but just keeping them safe.
Damn. Because what kind of prey do we have? I guess we do
like
have hawks.
raccoons, snakes,
Fuck yeah.
possums, dogs. You know what I'm saying? The neighborhood cat.
So what you had to build a pen or something?
Yeah, we built a chicken coop.
And they good in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Well,
guess-
this is our second one. The first one we built like with our hands, like with wood and shit. And then I bought them like a metal one.
Yeah, more
But
safe
they're
and
good.
secure. Yeah, that's
good.
what's up, man.
Yeah.
See, I love hearing about this again because I ain't never been exposed to this
You
type
gotta
of
come.
life.
You gotta come check us out.
I
You gotta
do.
come. You
That's
gotta come.
I really do want to come see what y'all got going on over there because I love watching your content. I love that shit.
I appreciate it.
I ain't in that lifestyle, man. I ain't never been in that lifestyle. All right. So anything you want to, what would you say to somebody that's like trying to get into it, like you said? Because I know you talked about learning the different breeds of chicken. 'Cause I didn't even know that. What you mean different breeds of chicken? The chicken is the chicken.
Yeah.
Apparently not, right? So what's the biggest thing that you would tell somebody before starting to go into this thing where they're trying to provide for themselves and their families?
It is work. It's work.
Right.
Growing your own food is work. You're not gonna just drop a seed and then just leave and just not have to do anything else. Like it takes work. Raising animals, it is work. Like you have to go out and give them water, give them food, make sure, you know what I'm saying, it's work. So don't think that you're gonna just go out and buy these cute little fluffy chickens and they just look cute. And then when they start flying around your house, you like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know, but just do your research. Like,
Fact.
that's always my first thing. Do your research.
Yeah, and they some dirty motherfuckers, ain't they?
They are.
Chickens?
They can
See?
be, but I mean, it's very. I'm a very clean person.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Like,
So you can't
even tell we got chickens. Like you
Right.
can't tell we have chickens.
Right. So
Yeah.
y'all got chickens in y'all backyard?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. That is crazy, bro. I love, bro. Okay, so what kind of plants do y'all have? Like, are y'all growing any foods, any vegetables, anything like that? Anything like that?
So right now the season is like the spring is just we're just entering
Yeah,
spring.
yeah, we
So
getting
it's
into
like everything is getting dropped. Like beans, we have tomatoes. We have like 5 different type of tomatoes, like 4 or
Okay.
5 different type of cucumbers, eggplants, cantaloupe. I'm growing some sunflowers, watermelon. I mean, like everything. We have potatoes, strawberries, blueberries.
Ooh.
I actually just got my first banana tree and my lemon tree.
Okay.
So I'm super excited about
And
that.
I'm excited because she dropped a gift on me. Got me a little gift, a little tree. You know, I wish I should have brought it over here and put it on camera. But like, I'm loving that shit, man. So tell me this, okay? So with the state of the world, okay? And it's crazy because with the state of the world, everybody need a friend like these folks. Like everybody needs somebody who finna start growing their own shit or are already growing their own shit because it's like we don't know. I mean, I'm scared. You got kids, I got kids. I'm scared for the damn future. I don't know where we gonna be in the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years.
Yeah.
So somebody who can actually learn how to grow their own shit is very, very vitally important to you. So tell me this, right? As you doing this again, I know I asked you what the most important thing was, but like, just give somebody. I normally do this at the end, but before we move off of this, give somebody a gem about this shit, cause this is like so important to me, and I want to. Oh hell, I need.
gem,
Yeah, give somebody a gem about this motherfucking this nature shit, man. And we'll get into the content.
All I could really say is to just take your own power. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't, like Kendrick say, like, turn your TV off.
Turn the
type
motherfucking
shit.
TV off.
Type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, read a book. Get into, you know what I'm saying? Like, research, like, and really look at the world and, like, what's going on around you.
Right.
Like, don't be so caught up in social media or just working in the hustle and bustle of day to day that you don't, like, really think about the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is moving.
It's moving
And
at a
it's
rapid
getting
rate.
crazy out here.
Yeah. At a rapid pace, Leah. That you ain't said shit but a motherfucking truth. It's moving and it's moving at a rapid pace, and it's fucking scary, bro.
Yeah.
I always used to wonder why my mom was always just like, you know, I understand now. I understand, like, damn, this shit really is scary out here. You know, you worry about your kids, you worry about everything, but shit, you know, if you got something like this going on, hell.
Find your tribe.
Yeah.
Find your motherfucking tribe. Because I got mine. Y'all can't come over here, but sorry, the door closed.
The door closed, gang, like the ark.
But find your tribe for real.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Get around some people that's like really outside for real. Like really doing this shit.
Really,
like,
really doing it.
Your tribe is supposed to have like a diverse, you know what I'm saying? You need somebody in real estate. You need somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, the medical field. Like,
Facts.
Your tribe need to be diverse.
Diverse, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So if the shit do hit the fan, we got a colony and that we can depend on.
Correct.
That's a fact. So let's get into this content, okay? You done started with the content with the Nature Girl. Is that kind of what made you do it, or had you been doing it already and then just start like, well, I might as well start making content out of this?
I was just doing it. And then like my friend was like, you know, like people need to see this shit, Leah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you're doing, like this shit dope as fuck. And like your
it is.
videos, like your shit is good. Like you have really good quality. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I don't really like posting like
Yeah.
so, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'll try or whatever. And then my brother, rest in peace, my brother Brandon, before he passed, you know what I'm saying, like his whole thing was like he wanted the whole team to be in like their content bag.
Right.
He was like, man, Leah, I swear, like, man, just invest in your, you know what I'm saying, your equipment, like, just, you can do this shit. And I was like, yeah, you know, but I'm busy.
Yeah.
And he was like, I was telling you, sis, like, just do. So I was like, you know, after he passed, like, I went through like a really, really rough patch.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying, now I'm back to myself, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this shit, and I'm gonna stay consistent with it.
Right. And that was my hardest thing. I always talk about this, just trying to stay consistent with it, because you get so frustrated with it, man. It's like, why am I doing this? You mentioned you not really liking to be behind the camera, and that's something that a lot of people don't like. We come from a time where social media wasn't really a thing. It was kind of just coming into its own, but it's like, I just remember what it was like before, and I don't really need social media. I don't even need a phone. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm kind of like on the cusp.
Yeah, you are.
So I'm an iPad baby. I ain't even gonna hold you.
You was an iPad baby?
I'm an iPad baby.
Damn. Okay.
But it's like, I guess it's like the privacy thing, because it's like you got people like, you know what I'm saying, like looking at your life.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm a very sensitive person. So it's like,
me too.
I don't really do well with like, now I'm not gonna say criticism, but just like, you know,
somebody getting up at your shit chirping,
right,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
facts.
you all on my video talking crazy, and it's like I don't really do well with shit like that.
That is,
I'll be in the comments cussing out 10,000 people. So it's
everybody
like,
one by one,
right? And bitch, yo. Yeah.
And that's one of the things that comes along with it, though.
It does, and I'm learning that, because I had somebody the other day trolling me, and I was like, "Girl," but one of my fans like was on her ass.
Got her right,
okay,
yeah. And what was she trolling you about? Like,
so I made like this funny little video, like a food review about Chanel Brown. If y'all ain't had Chanel Brown tacos, I'm telling you,
that's in Jacksonville.
Yes, God.
Okay. Damn.
That girl can cook. But anyhow, I made like a little review video. It was real funny and cute. I had Kobe in it.
Okay.
So the whole skit was like, I'm eating the food, and like my son is like, damn, that look good.
Yeah.
But like I'm not giving him none because like it's so good. I'm like, nah, you can't have none.
Yeah.
So a lady commented, she was like, you're gonna just eat in his face? Did he eat? I'm like, did he? Send me some money to feed him if you so fucking concerned. That was it though.
Man,
but
what the like
shit like that? It's like, what are you even talking about?
Bro, it's a skit, and don't even. It's a skit, bro. This is not real life,
right?
Bro. Relax.
People take the internet like
way too serious, man. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you gotta have that fucking layer, that barrier between, because it's really not real life.
It's not. It's really not.
people getting online arguing about shit, and I'm like, man, why are we debating about the same shit? Who better than who, and who is the better, whatever the fuck they be, people, men versus
bullshit,
women,
right.
the same, like
The same bullshit.
the same bullshit that we always arguing about, and everybody still the same ones who arguing about the men versus women go home to their man, go home to their woman, and be booed up.
Right.
So it's like, yeah,
everybody playing.
Yeah, so this shit ain't real, bro. This shit ain't real. So what's the hardest thing for you about the content? You know what I mean? Because it is tough.
Oh my God, just being consistent and like time management for me. Like actually, like, and I bought this thick behind like calendar schedule organizer, and I use it like one time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just taking time out to actually do the content.
Yeah.
So,
'cause
yeah, that's the biggest thing.
As she's saying, like, it's one thing to just sit here and record this shit, but you actually gotta chop this shit up. Yeah. You gotta put it out yourself, and you gotta like edit it up to make it appealing to others. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I had to figure out how to make it appealing to others. But it's more work involved than just recording.
Right.
And that's one thing is like, yeah, the easy part for me is recording this shit and throwing it on YouTube. The hardest part for me is having to go back and watch the clips and clip up shit and put it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then with that, I gotta do auto caps. So I put the caption on the videos. Now I gotta correct what the caption is saying.
God.
So I'm spending 30 minutes doing this thing.
Oh my God, man! I was making a freaking reel, and I'm talking about it took like 40 minutes just for me to get to the end of it and realize that I had to pay for a fucking subscription.
Always some
like,
bullshit.
what? Bro,
it's like that.
I was
telling
so
you.
mad. Like, nah, I ain't paying them $25 for shit.
But that's why I'm saying it's more to it than just sitting, recording, putting it out. Like it's way more to that shit, bro. Like I spend so much time with these clips and stuff like that it's like, oh my God, I gotta put out another clip. And what, like you said, with time management, I don't do well with that shit either. I wake up the morning of, I'm riding to work, listening to the podcast, screen recording on YouTube, like, you know what I'm saying, doing it at work. Yeah,
like just when I can. Like, try to get it in when I can.
And I'm gonna be real with you, right? I think your role is probably a little more larger than mine, because you know I always say that for moms, y'all kind of like, I ain't gonna say y'all got the larger role in the house, but kind of sorta, because we kind of like the chill ones, we kind of laid back. Y'all get to it in the house, whether it's cleaning, whether it's cooking for the kids. Most of the time y'all doing it, so it's like
we're definitely the one, not the two. We definitely the one.
That's what I'm saying. So for you, it's probably a little bit harder. For me, I just be being lazy a lot of the time. Just sitting, I do it.
Yeah, you gotta tighten up.
I do. And the good thing is, I have been being very consistent nowadays, and I'm still, like I said, I'm still just getting up in the morning, recording my clips, putting my shit out when I can put it out. You know what I'm saying? But I do have to tighten up, get right. Like
we all do. We all have room for improvement.
Yeah. And I recognize that.
That's good though. That's the first step. Is knowing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do better.
Yeah.
And I'm trying.
I talk about accountability a lot because when I was young, I ain't have none. So I try to keep it real with myself and let myself know, hey, nah, you ain't doing everything you can do. You know what I'm saying? So what's one thing, the biggest thing you think you can improve on as a content creator, as somebody who's trying to just put herself out there to be the biggest and shit, bring some cows, some goddamn mooses, some naked dingoes or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest thing I can improve on is like just the dedication to it. Like just staying dedicated and like dedicating like a specific time and like really writing it down. Like, I'm going to get this done on this day. Like setting deadlines. That's what I should say. Setting deadlines for things. Yeah. And to just be like more organized with it. Cause like I want to get to a point where I'm dropping like at least like 2 videos a week on like a set day at a certain time. So
and that's a lot. And
I'm
that's a
working towards
lot
that.
of recording and a
Yeah.
lot of editing and
It
a lot of
is.
watching.
Yeah.
Because most of your time spent editing is watching the goddamn video.
Yeah.
I be so sick of watching
For
videos
real.
back a lot of the times, dog. But it's a part of that beast. It's the nature of the beast.
And then when you're a perfectionist too, it's like you always find something
bro.
to change or take away or add. It's a
Yeah.
it's a process.
Yeah, was that an issue for you, like when you was getting into your content creation bag, like trying to like get over that fear of like, oh, this stupid, this ain't gonna work, and just like putting it out? Because that was the one thing for me,
Honestly,
and sometimes I still deal with it.
Honestly, no, because everything I do is like golden. Like everything I do is like damn near perfect.
Facts.
So that wasn't really it. It was just a matter of doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Recording it, like taking the time to actually record it. And it's like I do so much stuff that I don't record, and it's like, damn, that could have been content.
That's a fact.
Like, God, damn, I should have got that.
Yeah. That's one. You got a tripod and everything.
Yeah.
Oh man, but damn, you be needing your phone and shit. Like so do you have like another phone that you use for your content?
No, so I actually had to buy another phone and an iPad because the phone I had didn't have enough storage. So that was hindering me.
That's another nature, like especially when you're recording with phones.
Yeah.
Like I'd have got so many goddamn memory cards for this goddamn camera. I don't know what to do.
I'm like, I want to get a camera, but I don't know how to really work the camera.
Hey.
So I'm like,
What the hell you doing?
right.
What the hell? You got
I never asked for help.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, man.
Yeah.
You got a whole motherfucker right here. We got a camera pointed at our face right now, talking about I don't know how to work it, man. Y'all, man,
need to get a
anything,
camera.
and that's what this tribe for, man. Anything that anybody don't know, hey, shit, just ask.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You damn right.
But if, like I said, if you need some help with that, just ask. But anyway,
When that time comes, I get a camera, I'm gonna let you know.
that's a fact.
We're gonna do a little tutorial and everything.
This shit is really expensive, and that's one of the things that like people who don't know, who trying to get into this thing, like this shit costs money. So you know what I'm saying. That's one of the things you really gotta sit here and be like, oh shit, all right. Like for me, no, I'm cool, cuz. That's one of them things I had to really like. I'm talking about, I'm sitting up there scrolling, biting my nails, like scared to make the purchase because I'm like, okay, I need the right thing for the right thing, and sometimes
That shit's expensive.
yeah, it is.
But you know, it's an investment. It's a great investment.
It is.
if you utilize it the right way.
Yeah. I paid some like $200 and some for this light maybe three years ago, and these lights, yeah, they beat up a little bit, but these bitches still work for me. Got us looking good. You know what I'm saying? We looking glamorous on this motherfucker today. You know what I'm saying? So it's little things like that where you just gotta just bite the goddamn bullet, cause hey man, it is what it is. If it's gonna help, it's gonna help. And one little investment here, you never know how it's gonna help you down the line.
For
right?
sure.
All right. So let's talk about, cause you are a married lady. You know what I'm saying? And how long?
June will be 2 years.
Motherfuckers do not make it that long, and these motherfuckers are happy. I tell you that they enjoy each other,
Yes, we are.
and I aspire to be that way because you know, shit, who don't? You know, I grew up with two parents who loved each other. Your husband grew up with two parents. How'd you grow up?
I grew up in a single parent household.
Okay, so but your husband grew up with and you. I know for a fact that your whole life you was like, nah, I'm gonna be with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always wanted to be married.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I feel like that's a dream for little girls anyway, right?
It is.
You like that Cinderella Disney shit. You know what I'm saying? Males ain't more so like that. And for me, it surprises me that I'm kind of getting into that phase of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not really in y'all nature to be monogamous, so that's understandable.
I'm glad you said that. We gonna clip that shit up, man, because I be arguing like a motherfucker, bro.
Why? Arguing with who?
I be arguing motherfuckers like women. Like I work with a lot of women, so I always argue that nah, man, men ain't meant to be monogamous, blah blah blah, and they don't understand it. Like a lot of women don't understand it because it's coming from a women's point of view. So and they just don't understand it. But I know, god dang it. So that's why I be saying if a man, okay. Let me backtrack. I ain't go. Okay,
we're gonna circle back. We're gonna circle back.
It ain't the fact that all men, but most men, if a man marry you, that mean he really fucking with you. Cause
Yeah.
that ain't something, like you said, that's natural to us that we,
Yeah.
So
I agree completely.
talk about your role to being there, just and trying to keep this thing afloat and happy, and just trying to be I guess a good wife. I don't really know.
I'm a great wife.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Great. My bad.
Yeah, I'm a great wife.
My bad, guy.
Yeah.
So just trying to be being a great wife, a great mother. What, like, just talk about that, bro.
I mean, it's easy for me.
Yeah.
Because it's something I want.
Yeah.
To do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's something I desire to do every day.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it's easy for me. I mean, out the gate, like having my kids, I was a single mom before my husband and I got together.
Right.
And it's like, I've always had like that just strong, like independent type of thing going on. And then, you know what I'm saying, me and my husband started dating and it started getting serious. I was like, I don't have to be so independent. I can kind of like,
relax a little bit.
Right, relax a little bit. And being a married woman is like, it's such a beautiful thing. Like, not a day goes by that is like dull or like, oh, I gotta do this today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thoroughly enjoy being a wife and a mom.
Yeah,
like
that's a big thing. As far as that go, because it's like, boom, y'all got kids, y'all like a goddamn Brady Bunch, intermingling kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
beautiful blended family.
Absolutely. And it's like now y'all mixing person. I know it's so many goddamn personalities in that house. It's so many.
It's majority girls. So
yeah.
It's like,
oh yeah, yep.
It's some of me and all of them. And, you know what I'm saying? They people.
Hey, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get the you out of your kids.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shit.
That's a fact. Yeah.
But yeah, we navigated pretty good though. Like it's fun to me. You know what I'm saying? People always say like happy wife, happy life, but I never say no stupid ass shit like that. Like it's happy house, happy spouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if he's not happy or he's not having a good day, you know what I'm saying? It's like a hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? He's up here and it trickles down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like I take care of my man. I make sure that he is like his best self.
Yeah.
Like I hold him accountable, he holds me accountable. Like we really are a team, like a partnership.
Yeah. It's literally like a team out here, like the tag team champions of the world type shit. Just
like
the
I be
Hardy
jumping off the
Boys.
rope on
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Swanton bomb on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that I can refer back to the last pod I did with Will was the fact that he said the same thing you said. You want this. When it comes to your kids, when it comes to your marriage, when it comes to all of that shit, you said it's easy to me because I really want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of people think they want shit until they step into the realm of this shit and they realize, yeah, this shit too stank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And honestly, it's like if you get into anything and you know what I'm saying, after time of like trial and error, I would say, like if you've tried like literally everything you can and it's just not working, it's just not gonna work.
Just not gonna
you
work.
can't
You
force
can't make
some
it.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
it has to be natural.
Yeah.
Like it needs to just flow and just happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would never say like give up. Just y'all arguing all the time. Fuck that shit. Walk away. Like no. Like try to do some therapy. Try to you know what I'm saying, do things.
Yeah.
To
help.
But yeah, if both of y'all just like not there, it's never gonna work.
A lot of people don't even know how to resolve things anyway. You know what I mean?
They don't even need to be dating at this point.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm working on, trying to goddamn talk shit out. And you know what I mean?
Yeah. Communication rule the nation.
Rule the goddamn nation. And a lot of the times it's like I'm realizing that the older I get, you just not talk to motherfuckers. A lot of shit can just be like, oh, okay, all right then.
I never thought about it like that.
I never thought about it. That's what it was. And that's why I do this shit. Because it's like I get to talk to people, and there's so many people with so many personalities, with so many different opinions. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Even though they might have the same opinion on something, their opinion on is going to be different than the last. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do this shit. All right? So we talked about a little bit of the marriage thing, the kids thing, Shit, what's on your mind, gangster? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's on your mind?
I don't really know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Ain't
I'm camera shy, so.
Hey, girl, you ain't camera shy. You been on this thing talking to, and again, I appreciate you because a lot of the time, man, let me tell y'all something, okay? Before I start doing this, again with the Pablo Savage episode, right? It was kind of like, you know, me trying to. All I'm gonna say is this shit getting a little easier for me, you know. He said one thing on there on that last episode, Leah, that really like it dropped. Like to this day, 5-6 weeks later, this shit stick on my mind, right? And I said this shit in like 3-4 episodes already, but I don't give a fuck. I'ma say it again, right? It's like you gotta show motherfuckers that you want to do it, and the only way to show motherfuckers that you want to do it is to be consistent and really be consistent with it. Like when I say really be consistent, he gave me the blueprint. Like boom, all you got to do. Boom. Drop on every Sunday. Post clips 3 times a week. If you want to, but make sure you post clips. Boom. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Boom. Then your next episode drop. I said, bet I'm gonna try that. And since I've been doing it,
it's been working for you.
It's been working for me. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's the consistency, bro.
Yeah.
So like that's one thing like I want to share with everybody out there watching. You know what I'm saying? I see you being consistent out there, and I love it. That shit pushed me to another level. I share that shit. I'm like, boom, ooh, okay, she posting. Will stay on live. Okay, he posting. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I see YP always promoting his shit. Ron got shows. Motherfucking Drake. You know what I'm saying? It's shit that just keep me fucking going every goddamn day. And I just keep that one thing that he said out of everything. I just take it with me. What's one thing that keeps you going? What's the one thing that keeps you wanting to just not stop your content and
knowing that, like, even on my bad days, on my worst days, motherfuckers be hating on me.
Yeah.
And I like to just show up and just let them see this shit. Like, ooh, I love that shit. Yeah. I love that shit. Like, yeah, I'm still smiling.
Look at her smile, dog.
I'm still, we still, like all that. Like, I'm still,
we still
it's
that.
It's still that. It's gonna always be that.
I like how you said that because for me, hate is, and I hate. One thing that I like to refer to, Michael Jordan, and you know they say he used to make up like fake stories and shit about motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? To help him motivate himself to go and kill every game. And for me, like every interview, every person that I've reached out to, every person that I've sent the DM to asking them to get on my shit, and they done left me on scene or straight up ghosted me. I keep that shit right here, and that shit just keep me. Okay, bet I'm finna get somebody else. Bet I'm finna keep this shit going. I'm finna because in my former life, before I got back on track, I let that shit beat that shit beat me. That's how I got off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just trying to keep that shit. I don't know if you ever seen Game of Thrones.
I have not.
You got HBO?
Yes. I tried to get into it. I just really.
That's right, Will.
And y'all don't come on my page with that. She ain't never watched. Don't do that.
Hey,
okay?
man.
I tried to get into it. Hey. But, I couldn't.
All you got to do is get through the first season. If you can get through the first season, I'm telling you, if you can get through the first season, that shit open up so crazy.
I'm going to go back and rewatch the first episode.
The first 3 episodes are trash once you get to the storyline.
I can't stand pilots. Like, pilot episodes just like...
Yeah. I understand.
It gotta be a real good pilot for me to watch the second one.
Yeah, I understand. And it wasn't. It wasn't because it's an introductory episode. You got so many characters that you got to keep up with, so you got to learn everybody, and that's why everybody I come across to, I was like, "You ever watch Game of Thrones?" No, but it's this girl in Game of Thrones named Arya. She's her dad died. I mean the thing over, but her dad died in the season 1, right? Mm-hmm. So she got this list that she keeps on her. And it's her kill list, the people that she gonna kill.
Ooh, okay.
When she get older and when she get a chance, she knocking these people off. And everybody that was on her list knocked them off some way, somehow, or got them killed, right? And that's the list. I ain't gonna say it's a kill list, but for me, it's a okay. I got you list.
Yeah.
It's a list I keep in my head. The people that I just run. Okay, bet.
Yeah,
These are people
for
that,
sure.
you know, I ain't gonna say slighted me, because you don't have to come on here and fuck with my shit. I don't blame you.
And that's cool.
That's fine.
I'm still gonna do my big one
Exactly.
every time.
But I'm gonna keep that shit back in the back of my mind, so that when, you know, that shit keep me motivated.
Yeah.
What keep you motivated, man?
I told you.
I know, but like, out of that, it's like the people that, like, I mean, what you mean?
Okay, so I ain't gonna say that alone doesn't keep me motivated.
Right.
The people that support me,
Right.
the people that really fuck with me and like
Yes.
genuinely support me, that really keeps me going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It keeps me like showing up, because it's like I know like y'all anticipating it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it makes it's a good hobby and a good habit to have. Like, you know, making content is not just like I'm trying to get 10,000 followers, I'm trying to make some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is like I'm trying to reach the masses and like teach people.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, seeing people respond back like, oh, I never knew that.
Bruh.
Like, oh, I like that. I didn't let me try this, or where did you get that from, and can you
Yes.
help me, or you know, tell me how to build this or do
Yes.
this. Like, so it's very motivating.
Though, you know, motherfucker, we don't do this for anybody else but ourselves, right? But the object of doing it is to actually, you know, honest,
help?
to help and
In
to
some type of way.
make some goddamn money.
I mean, it is. You know what I'm saying? Because why not make some money while I'm doing it?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But like, each one teach one.
Yeah.
And if I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, teach somebody a life skill,
Right.
like that's fulfilling.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm on that motherfucker. Like, the comments, we don't do this for other people, but all the comments and stuff like that, and the people like letting you know and engaging with you, that's one thing that keeps me motivated too. Because it's like I got real people who actually go out here. Like, you a big person who come under my shit. You will YP always under my shit. You know, engaging,
Like engaging, yeah.
and it lets you know, goddamn, I got real like fans that want to see me win. You know what I'm saying? That's what keep me motivated too. One of the biggest things, my mama. When my mama got up under my shit and commented under,
Man, shout out to my mama. Them mamas, boy, look, they know how to keep you motivated.
Facts.
She been over like, oh baby, I love your video. I be like, thank you,
Come
girl.
on, man.
Acting like she a stranger. Like, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.
Hey, what I can say is my mama don't necessarily she don't like the cussing and stuff like that, but you know, she understand this. I'm me.
Yeah.
And she does like my insight on stuff, and she likes that I can get on here and I can have conversations about stuff like that. So I do appreciate her
It's important
support.
to have supportive family.
Yeah.
Very
That's what I mean. Goddamn, that's what pushed me out to be who I am. You know what I'm saying? My mama always told me, goddamn boy, you can do whatever. I know that's what people supposed to tell you. But when people tell you that and then actually make you believe it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you go out there and you prove people wrong and you do shit. You know what I'm saying, Lewis? You know what I'm saying? Your whole life. We all got different obstacles that we go through.
Yeah.
And you just go through life proving people wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of
I
them.
thrive off proving people wrong. I thrive off of that.
Oh,
I really do. I love it. I love when people count me out. I love it.
Yeah,
Because I always end up on top. Every time.
And that's one of the things that drove me in my football career. And even in this, when motherfuckers just like, yeah, he ain't gonna be able to do it. I got something for you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just
Stay
keep
tuned.
on. Yeah, stay tuned.
tuned.
Don't even worry about it. I got this. All right, you got anything else?
Whatever. I don't know. I'm an open book. I'm diverse. We can talk about anything. I'm gonna have my opinion on it.
That's a
Whatever.
fact.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know. The crazy thing is, it's been like real quiet and like just quiet. It's a lot of Trump shit going on. Don't really give a fuck, like, cause it's not that I don't give a fuck. It's just that I've learned that life just gonna be what it is. You know what I mean?
For sure.
We gonna have to put up with they changes anyway. It ain't nothing that I can do from my little seat right here on where the street I live on. You know what I'm saying?
All
It
we
ain't
can do is build our community stronger.
That's it.
Build our tribe stronger and more solid.
We
You know what I'm
always
saying? That's it.
yeah, and we always don't we always adapt?
Yeah, for sure. Got to. We have to. Adaptability is the number one trait we need to have. That and communication.
Yeah. I mean that's what we've been doing. We just adapt with every presidency, with everything we got going on, the rules they making, the shit they changing. It's just that's all we do. We just adapt. Yeah. And I'm proud of you for just going out there and adapting and going out there like fuck it. I'm gonna just go ahead and
I am a very busy girl. Okay, I have a lot of stuff I do.
Yeah,
like I'm a mom, a wife. I'm in school. Like I have a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm enjoying this content thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to see like how far it goes.
It
and
takes
y'all
a
need
lot.
to subscribe to my channel too.
Oh yes,
because y'all be watching.
Shout that motherfucker out.
I'm on YouTube at that nature girl 01.
That nature girl 0, and it's gonna be in the description, of course. So we know you know I gotta put all because I need y'all to go and follow that page and watch her and watch her blossom, which is kind of crazy because her shit gonna be blossoming, her plants gonna be blossoming,
right.
her food gonna be everything. You know
everything
what I'm saying?
Bustin'.
You know.
You feel me?
Facts. All right. So go ahead. I know you already kind of gave a couple gems, right? And I understand, but you full of them. So I need one more because
Okay.
Before we get off this motherfucker, because this is the last thing they gonna remember you by. It's a lot of shit that you done said in this motherfucker now. But anything, go ahead, lay it on them.
I would say, just remain authentic.
Oh.
And whatever you do, you know what I'm saying, just be authentic. Like, Don't try to put on, don't try to pretend like you know what I'm saying, bigger than the fucking program because you ain't.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Exactly.
Just be your authentic self and you're going to attract who needs to be around you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to attract the energy that you need. So if you putting on and you faking, you're going to attract some fake shit, some fake love, you know what I'm saying? But if you're just being your authentic, genuine self, like, all the blessings that are for you, you're going to receive them. So just keep being you and, you know what I'm saying? Keep it chin up, chest out. You know what I'm saying?
Chin up, chest out, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing I love is that authentic self because I always tell people, hey man, I'm me wherever I go. I ain't gotta switch it up for nobody. I'm gonna be me everywhere I go, and if you like it, you fuck with me. If you don't fuck it, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Always be your authentic self, man. That's how we get down.
Yeah.
All right, Nature Girl K. This your boy Jay Hen. Where we coming from?
We coming live from your grandma couch.
Hey man, we coming live for your motherfucking grandma couch. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share to both of our fucking channels, not just mine.
Know.
Yeah.
Send it to your grandma them.
Yeah, send it to your grandma, auntie, cousin them, twice removed. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do. Hey man, like I said, like, share, subscribe, do all that shit to get somebody and everybody on your motherfucking grandma couch, man. We out.